Good morning, Taurus. How are you? How are you? Hope everybody is well, whether you're looking at this in the morning or any other time. Just happens to be early morning for me. We are reading for October. This is for wake up. All positions in Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the nodes. If it doesn't resonate, please check one of the other placements. And also, we'll be pulling up the money and career reading soon, the last 3 months of the year reading. And since it's Libra season, I am pulling bonus romance cards, and we'll do some love oracles at the end. So here we go. Here's your first two cards. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Since Libra is ruled by Venus, which rules love and money, hence the reason why I am doing this extra little romance card. And new love. So stay optimistic about it because new love is on the way. New love. Beautiful energy. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I love this. All right, Taurus. And you are ruled by Venus. So let me get my coffee out of the way. You might be feeling this. There may be situations with your money. We'll get into that in a second. That might be activated. But for those of you that are looking either to reinvigorate a relationship, this is very positive. But it's also one about you may have just met somebody that you're starting to feel a certain kind of way about. And here, the energy from the romance angels is it's around you. Go for it. All right, let's move my beautiful little feather here. I feel like I'm discombobulated. I did a major meditation this morning. I don't think I came out of it yet. Insight. So this is the Crow Tarot. We have some insight here. And this is an interesting card. And I'll tell you what this is. So with the crows, they have learned, those that live by the water, the woman who does this, I can't remember what her name is right now, but they've learned that if they take the clams and drop them in the water, for whatever, it cleanses the shell, it cleanses the meat. So it's sort of a way that they've learned over the course of time to cleanse their food, and they can also use a rock to break open the clamshell a lot easier and get the meat out. So it's quite an evolution of how to use tools, but this can also be about you finding new ways to do things, learning new things, gaining new insight, whether that's into yourself or your world or any number of things that are around you that you're looking to improve upon. Maybe even about the matrix, getting more insight as to how all of this is working. And then distraction. So I'm laughing because there's the one crow that's just cawing up there. So, of course, the dog is paying attention while the other crow is eating the food. So it's an interesting way of placing distraction here. There may be something distracting you. Perhaps it's this new romantic person. Otherwise, it could be you might be distracted looking for this insight and walking down paths might be keeping you from what the real truth is in here. Don't know for sure, but we're going to find out. No, they don't want any more. You're the only one that they have too. So let's see what we get in the energy oracles so far, Taurus. They're really quick with your messages here. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being with me. And don't forget, when I do the equinox to the solstice readings, which are basically 3 months, it'll be October, November, December, I always do a giveaway, free reading. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Look at you walking away, okay? So I'll pull from my subscriber list once I complete all those readings. Well, okay, that's just too many. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Nodes. Okay. Yes or no? Nope. All right. Here we go. Oh my. Look at the one that didn't flip over. Caring connections. Now this can be this new love. It can be people in your life, soulmates, friends. I mean, as it is represented here, it is about a significant other. There is walking away is another energy that might be around you right now. You may finally be leaving some things that have been a distraction for you that just don't fit in your life. The super moon, full moon energy in Aries is really cleansing and leaving, having us leave some old habits behind and become more focused. But it also has this love energy because it happens in Libra season that's softer for Aries than it normally would be. Patience. There's that stay optimistic, right? Because there's the angel of patience is around you, helping to guide you, helping to get you where you want to be, achieving those goals, achieving your self-worth. It's interesting, self-worth. We'll pull one more, see if they have one more here. Then we're going to get into tarot. Whatever you have going on, you certainly are gaining the insight to it. You're being told to gaining insight, leave anything behind that doesn't suit you. There is newness around you and people who love and care for you. Any other messages, Spirit, energy oracles for our beautiful Taurians? And look at you coming out in your reading here. Woman holding a coin. So this can be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. This is a very pentacle energy, but it could, more than anything, be a woman, and it might even be yourself if you identify that way. Someone holding a coin. This is truly about getting a loan, getting money, getting a bonus, getting a job, grants, the scholarship you've been waiting for, coming through a female in your world if you've been asking for it. It can also be the significant other is someone who has great wealth or value. Interesting. All right, let's grab some tarot now. Oh, this card fell off. Renewal. Look at this. This card fell right off the top, so we're taking it. Renewal. This is about transformation. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Walking away. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. Yeah, you do. And you might have been distracting yourself after you realized it just because you don't want to make that choice. But this renewal card in this deck is the Judgment card. Okay. Let's pull all the rest of the cards. That one happened to slide off the top. So we're going to go with it. Where'd you go, little card? Come, come, come. Come. Alrighty. I'm going to pull all the cards so I can connect fully with your energy. Thank you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Spirit, Angels, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Yeah, you've had trouble speaking it. My throat is a little clogged. You may know it, but you've had trouble identifying with it. Okay, I'm going to start here. This is the first card we turned over. Ah, the Magician. You start with all this major arcana, Taurus. This is the Magician, about you holding all the keys to be able to create the magic in your life. You are the magician. Anything you wish to create right now is at your command. I love this card. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. Absolutely, because you are the magician. There's that renewal, letting go, creating the new, walking away, and creating your abundance or whatever else that is. Oh my gosh, with the High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. There's the insight card coming out. So you had the crows talking about insight. And here you have five different decks. Or, excuse me, yeah. And you're getting some similar messages. Also sitting under the moon. The High Priestess is quite wise. Your first 3 cards were major arcana. This is very big energy in your life right now. Very big energy. And you're looking at having twos. The High Priestess is a 2, renewal card or judgment card is 20, so that's a 2. So you're already representing 2, and it might be about the partner, the person, the new business partner, soulmate, anyone. But 1 for the Magician means the start, right? It follows the Fool after the decision to start anew. What are you creating, Taurus? You're leaving behind. Look what you're leaving behind. An unwise choice or person. Someone who might have pulled the wool over your eyes. It could be the distraction that you're sort of trying to keep yourself from making the decision you know you need to make. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. So this can be about you with this distraction, partying, binge watching TV, staying out with friends, or just, avoiding things that you really need to address. Or a person. But you're leaving this behind because the energy around you right here, right now is, yes, you've been patient. Yes, you're now receiving these insights. Stay optimistic. It is a time for you to use your intuition, create the world that you wish. You literally went from the Magician to the High Priestess, which is the 1 and 2 card in Tarot, in the Major Arcana. And here you have another 1. And this is the spark of fire, the spark of flame, the spark of passion, with the Ace of Fire coming in. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Another word about optimism. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about, Taurus. You are so being called to just shake things up here. Really shake things up. Okay. I'm going to get the money and career oracles here for Taurus, please. Money and career. Big energy unfolding in your life. It may have already started. If not, it certainly is going to be. Well, any little change can be life-changing. But what I'm feeling here is what you put out on the precipice in October in Libra season sets up for a major change in your life for the next year. And I wouldn't get daunted about that comment. I would think of it in small steps. Even if you are giving yourself patience and time to come to this decision, that any little step that you take towards it aligns you to your future in a healthier way of light, love, and purpose. Ooh, okay. Mechanic, mend what needs mending. It might not be broken, but all is not lost. And that is, you know what? Oh my gosh, that hit hard right there. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Sometimes we have people in our lives, and it even is ourselves, that we, especially if you consider yourself an empath, we see the light and the joy and the good in them that maybe others don't, and we hang on a little bit too long. But then again, there are those opportunities where you find that person, or you find a situation where there is some light and joy, and you're working towards bringing it whole again. And this could be in your work, could be in money, but it could also be with a person. For whatever reason, it really made me stop with this reading that you have here so far. All right, consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, or repair technician. You have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice might be needed. So some of you are either working on yourself or your money for your career, and that's what the mechanic means, but also take that broken analogy there. And you have emotions here. Your emotions might be affecting your finances. You're paying too much attention to your love life and ignoring your career. Earn money doing something that you love, or a dream job might be offered to you. Woman with the coin. Red. You might start seeing red quite a bit. Yes. You might be a little too wrapped up in your connections and your new love that you're forgetting to pay attention to what you need to create your next best life with. And money manager. This card could indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward. Consider careers in money management, banking, accounting, or anything in finance. You can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances. And there is that woman with the coin again. She just keeps showing up. Also, this Ace of Fire, because this is a gift from the divine. So this Ace of Fire can be in your money, can be in your career. It can be the passion that you're now experiencing with the new love, if this is something that was resonating with you. Exciting time for you, though, Taurus. You certainly are getting your money right. Even if for some of you, you're working on it there with the mechanic. Thank you. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So there is where that mechanic, and when mend what needs mending, it might be broken, but all is not lost. For some of you, that is the message that was coming through about seeing the light and not necessarily giving up yet. Right? So you may have just come out of a relationship that was toxic, but for others of you, you may really be working on it. And the chaser, being a chaser in a codependent relationship. If this identifies with you in any way, shape, or form, you have this advisory to walk away. Remember, stay optimistic. There is something bigger, better, more beautiful, out there for you. Truly, Spirit is aligning you with this energy. Fear of abandonment issues. You know, I want to pull a card on that. You know, that comes from a lot of inner child healing. And let's see, oh, no, too many cards. Chaser, please, Spirit, for Taurus. Yeah, Page. That's what I was thinking. Page, the Page of Pentacles. This is you. The Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Pages are children or something new, right? This also represent happy news about your career, scholarly, cheerful person, time to get to work, a new area of study. But the page can also represent a child or inner child, and the pentacle represents your earth sign. So the chaser and fear of abandonment issues may come from something from your childhood, and you may be working on some of those inner child lessons and clearing them, forgiving them, understanding the situation, forgiving your parents or your caretakers, and moving on. Doesn't mean you need to forget it, but you aren't healing and moving into your next best self, Taurus, if we are still hanging on to some inner child work. Now, this isn't for everybody. I did just want to clarify that because I was feeling a page card, and there it is. It literally popped out on us. So, in any regard, you've got money around you, renewal, High Priestess, the Magician, so many blessings here, Money Manager. It is really time for you. This is a new birth in a way. It's a new beginning, that renewal, choosing to make these choices to align with the magic that you want to create. And you know it. If you don't know it yet, that it's kind of creeping in the thoughts that you catch yourself about moving on. And of course, again, you've come into your reading a couple times there, so this is about you. Okay. Well, the healing blessings I'm sending you for sure. Love and light. And I will talk with y'all soon. Don't forget to hit that like button if this resonated. And look for your money and careers coming up next. Okay? Bye for now.